Voltealo para acá tantito. Acá. Ahí. No. Acá. Right there. Ya me cansé. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Anna, and don't forget to subscribe and click the little button right next to it so you get notified every single time I upload a video. And as you guys know by the title, I am expecting baby number 2, and this video has been long overdue. I've been wanting to record ever since I found out I was pregnant, but it's just my symptoms. I got like every single symptom a pregnant woman could have. I am now in my second trimester, but this is a recap of my first trimester, and I wanted to start off with telling you guys how I found out I was pregnant, or I am pregnant. So it was July 3rd. Only reason I remember that was because 4th of July was the following day. July 2nd, okay, so the night of July 2nd, I was very emotional for no reason. Like, I don't even remember why I was crying, and I was just crying. And that night I remember thinking like, what, this is weird. Like, I am not one to just cry for no reason. So like, I went to sleep that night, and the following morning, like, that stuck in my head. I was like, why the heck was I crying the night before? So I thought, well, let me take a pregnancy test. And sure enough, it came out positive, and we were all shocked because I was on depot shot before this, and I want to make a video on my depot shot experience. So I wasn't really sure like if I was able to, you know, conceive this early. So yeah, that's how I found out I'm pregnant with baby number 2. July 3rd, I took a pregnancy test in the morning, and it came out positive. And then for July 4th, we went to visit my husband's, or my fiance's family, and I wanted to make it kind of special. I just didn't get the chance to record the reaction, but it was very, very emotional, and I wrote down like a little letter to my mother-in-law saying that she's gonna be grandma once again. And I put in the little pregnancy test, and, you know, like a little gift. My sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, and I started crying. It was very emotional. I wish I could have caught it on camera. That was July 4th. And then I don't remember exactly what day I told my mom, but that same day I told my mom, I told my sister. And since they live far away from where I'm at now, I video called them, and I screen recorded the call, but for some reason, I guess I clicked wrong or something. I wasn't able to record their voice, just their reaction. But I'll put the little video right next to me, right here. My mom was like, I knew it. Israel, my first baby, he was being really like stubborn, and they say that whenever like your firstborn gets like very stubborn, they want to be next to you all the time, like that means that you're expecting another baby. But she was like, yeah, I knew it. And then for my sister, she was like, what? I'll put her reaction right here. But this is the second time that we're pregnant around the same time. So whenever I was pregnant with Israel, she was pregnant with her first baby, and they're just 3 months apart. And now she's expecting baby number 2 as well, and we are, I think, a month or so apart. So yeah, let's get into the symptoms, because I am okay. One of the symptoms, shortness of breath, but I wrote down my symptoms so that I wouldn't forget. And like I said, I've been wanting to do, at first I was like, well, I'll do like a weekly update, and I was like, nah, I'll just do like a month update. And then it just, you know, this video is past overdue. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a recap of my first trimester. So okay, symptom number one was that I was very emotional, which is the reason I found out I was pregnant. And then I was having massive headaches, like just migraines all day, every day. And then I was gassy and burping constantly. It was so annoying. I still do burp, but not as much as in the first trimester. I would take Tums and it wouldn't work, and I was just burping constantly without, I don't even drink soda that much. Very nauseous, and I puked several times. I don't even know how many times I puked, but I puked several times in the morning, in the afternoon. Food and smell aversions. I couldn't stand the smell of any type of meat, chicken, regular meat, like ham, shrimp, like any type of meats. I couldn't stand the smell. I had constant urination. I still do, but at the beginning of the trimester, I don't remember having constant urination with Israel in the first trimester. So like I compare, and my pregnancy with Israel was so calm, and the only symptom that I remember having with Israel in the first trimester was I was super sleepy. Like I could fall asleep anywhere, and I didn't have any nauseous, or like I didn't have any morning sickness with Israel. I probably threw up like 2 or 3 times with Israel, but that's it. And this one, like, I'm getting every single symptom. I wake up, in the first trimester I would wake up like at least twice at night to use the restroom. I was starting to feel uncomfortable sleeping, which is weird because it's the first trimester, you know, like your belly isn't that even big. Okay, back pain. I've had back pain even before I was pregnant, and now like it's just amplified. It's gone through second trimester too. On week 7, between weeks 6 and 7, I noticed a brown discharge, which I asked the doctor and he said it was totally normal. I'm done. Okay, so it was week 7 or 8 that I started feeling like little flutters, and I thought it was so weird because it's too early, you know. And I would like YouTube, like, has anyone felt this, or you know, Google. And I even started to think that maybe I was gonna have twins, but I was like, oh my god, no. But then I also read that it could be the feeling of the uterus like expanding, I guess, you know, like starting to make space for the baby. And I was super bloated, which is another reason that I thought that I might have twins, but I'm only having 1 baby. But I was super bloated, I felt flutters, and I was kind of freaking out thinking that I was gonna have twins, but no. One time, and I wrote this down, I was like, what? Okay, so one time I felt like a kick, kinda, but I know for a fact that it wasn't a kick. It was week 7, but it felt kind of like a cramp, I guess, because I was watching Netflix, sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden I just felt like someone punched me. You know, it was kind of like a cramp on my tummy, and that freaked me out too. And then week 10, I started feeling constipation, and it got to a point where like I wanted to cry because I just couldn't do the restroom. And TMI, but I asked my honey to use an enema on me. It kind of worked, but like the following days I kept on feeling constipated. When I had doctor's appointment, I mentioned it, and he recommended, what is it called? Babe! Can you tell me what the little powder I used for constipation is called?
It's called Miralax.
Thank you. It's called Miralax. And it softens your stool, and it really does help. I started feeling the effect like 2 or 3 days and I was just drinking the recommended portion. But then like I told my doctor again that I wasn't feeling much of a, you know, a help, and he said that I could like add more to it if necessary, so it could like soften the stool, that it won't harm the baby. And this is the one I take. And then for my first doctor's appointment, I wasn't able to take a video. I just took a picture of my tummy. And I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything, but that pretty much sums up my first trimester. Thank the Lord that I am feeling way better now. I still have some of the symptoms, but not as much as the first trimester. I was even thinking that I was gonna last like that for like the whole 9 months, because I would hear like my mother-in-law, she had morning sickness the entire 9 months, and then I messaged a friend and she was telling me she had morning sickness for the whole 9 months as well, and I was like, oh no, please. But like I still do, but not as much as the first trimester, which thank the Lord. And thank you guys for watching me, and don't forget to comment down below if you are pregnant, what are your symptoms, and any questions you guys might have. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and click the little bell right next to it so you get notified every single time I upload a video. And I know it's been months since my last video, but we can all agree that this year has been a bit crazy. And then what I just told you guys, my first trimester wasn't that glamorous. So yes, thank you and bye.